Hey friends, my dad always used to tell me that everything is a competition. You are competing for the best grades, for the best spots on a team sport, for admission to the top colleges, and finally for the best jobs. I never really believed him. I'm not in constant competition with people. I'm constantly collaborating with people, working with people to build a better world that benefits all of us. Because I don't want to win while leaving people behind. I work with people, not against them. So I would say that I'm a good collaborator. I like working with people. I believe that we're standing on the shoulders of giants when we make every new scientific discovery or piece of art. Hell, I could not make this YouTube video alone because even as I stand alone, I'm also standing with the people who made my camera and tripod and editing software and all of the artists I've admired who have shown me how to use all of these things, all of the writers who inspired or taught me to use my words. I do collaborative projects on purpose, whether that be whatever weird project Teo has going on for his YouTube channels, the podcast I produce with Norali, or the Cosmere Crabathon, which is a readathon that I co-host with several people. But the thing is, I chose all of these projects. I chose the projects I would work on, and to some extent, the people I would work with. I recently did a group project on the internet where teams were assigned not quite at random, since they took time zones into consideration, but other than that, it seemed pretty random. This was a competition, and I went into the competition full of confidence that I would make new friends and we would win. I made acquaintances. We lost the competition. We got our feedback and know how the best team did, and I would say that we lost by a lot. I like collaborative projects, but I also like winning. I am annoyed at the experience of losing, even though by the time we presented our project, I knew we would lose. In part, I knew we would lose because I don't feel like we were really collaborating on this group project. Or maybe I just don't feel like my collaboration was seen as valuable. I left a note on something multiple times, and there was this really obvious problem on what we were entering into the competition, and I knew how to fix it, and the person in charge of this part of the project didn't listen to me when I told them how to fix it and what needed to change, and it was so easy. We were scored on this problem that made it into our final presentation, and a major point of feedback when we got our scores was this thing we did was clearly wrong, and I knew it was wrong, and I wasn't listened to. And I don't like losing. But I don't know, maybe I also hate group projects? Maybe I hate when some overconfident guy decides he's in charge when he doesn't know what he's doing and then doesn't listen to other members of the team. It was supposed to be a collaborative project that we entered into a competition, but there are rules to collaboration. There are things that make collaboration successful. And I don't feel like our team really had that. But I like collaborating still. So, going forward, here are my rules for successful collaboration. 1. Clear objectives. This may seem obvious, but everyone on the team needs to agree on what they are trying to achieve with the project. We need to agree on a shared vision and milestones for reaching that vision, whatever it is. 2. Clear roles. I don't love collaborating with people who are just like me. I like working with people who have different skills and strengths and personalities that I can complement. That's what makes a strong team. But once you have a strong team, you need to decide on everyone's responsibilities and what we're each doing to achieve our shared goal. Otherwise, things get messy. Work gets repeated and things don't really work out. 3. Clear culture. Everyone should agree on how we treat each other, which hopefully is with respect and kindness, but the culture you establish for what you're working on is so integral to your success. Everyone needs to buy in, not just to what you're doing, but how you're doing it together. 4. Access to resources and tools. You want to build a house without a hammer, and you shouldn't try to collaborate without any resources. That resource could be a Google Meet where everyone works together, or a shared Google Doc, or cameras and microphones and lightings, or literal tools if your collaborative project is actually building a house. If any of the people on your team don't have the resources they need to do their jobs or to work with everyone else, then the whole project will suffer. 5. Notes. Someone should take notes. There should be a record of who signed up for what job, feedback we've given each other as a team, and opinions we've had that could be implemented into making the project better. The reason I know I tried to fix that really obvious problem in our competition is because I have the receipts from Slack messages. Seriously, make sure there's a record. 6. Systems of accountability. Everyone should be held accountable for their individual parts of the project and the finished project that we all worked on. There should be a clear system of commitment, communication, and feedback that helps us grow individually and improves the overall results of whatever we're working on. I feel like I could have done better, but I like collaborating still, and hey, I love to work with you on things. But either way, thanks for watching the video. Let me know in the comments what you think of my rules for successful collaboration. Is there something that makes a group project easier for you that I didn't include? And if you just want to say hi, you can leave me the checkmark emoji to let me know you were here. And if you want to see more from me, you can subscribe, watch another video of mine, or support me on Patreon. And hey, I love you.